Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in the light of Jesus. Okay? Okay. So, before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, bless me. Okay. Thank y'all. So, the intuitive message that I have for you guys today is you have God's undivided attention. God is your personal trainer. Oh my God, bless me. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, God is your personal trainer. Now I'm thinking of like boxing right now. So you may have been a boxer, you like to box, or you like sparring or something like that, or your children like to spar, your brothers or something like that. God's showing me the example of boxing on how somebody's throwing a punch or whatever they call it, a hook, whatever they call it, to the right, to the left, above their head and at their chest and face and stuff like that. And they're dodging them all, right? So just put that into the spiritual realm. So it's like God's training your spirit right now to dodge vampire energy, succubus, demons, all forms of negative energies and entities. God is making you so intuitively knowledgeable of what is surrounding you and what other people have surrounding them. You're able to dodge the enemy that's been sent by the devils, that's been sent by these other inorganic beings into your life, right? Into physical form. You're able to dodge bad business. You're able to dodge karmic debt, is what I'm hearing. So you've been, and through you dodging it, you first had to take them punches. You know, when you fight somebody, it's like, okay, they got some hits in, but I'm getting hits in too. So it's like, I'm seeing that right now, but you're gonna overcome it. You're gonna win. You're gonna come on top at all times, is what I'm hearing. So when you're going against these negative energies and forces, we have to get a taste of that because it builds strength. It creates wisdom from the situation. So it's like you may have been in certain situations where it didn't happen to you, it happened for you type of situation. Not, oh, I'm continuously going in the same cycle because I just don't want to leave. You know, I'm just too comfortable. I don't know what else is out there type of thing. No, it's like, okay, yeah, I took them licks, I took them blows. Yeah, I fell down a few times, but guess what? I got right back up. Yep, I cried, but the cry turned into strength. Them tears turned into power. That pain turned into power. So with God, it's like he's been training you on your mission, on your divine mission right now. He's been putting you in places, events, cycles to learn from them, grow from them, and use the wisdom and knowledge to carry you, to help you rise. So the situations in your life are, I'm hearing stones of wisdom. So I'm seeing somebody building stones, building a staircase out of stones of wisdom because they're solid. They're not going to break. They're not going to fall. And that's what I'm seeing. So any life situation that you've been through, even as a kid, your upbringing, or you in certain relationships, or you at school going through certain cycles at certain time periods of your life has given you, now I'm seeing, you know how they make the concrete and they have to, it's like a, I don't want to say liquid, but it's in a wet type of form, you know, it's not hard, it's not solid yet. So it's like all these situations created that concrete mix for you to build your stones of wisdom. So with that being said, I'm just seeing somebody like an infinite staircase of ascension is what you're going through, especially with God. God being your personal trainer. God is your bodyguard. God is your personal bodyguard. Before the security, before the fame, before the notoriety, or before the recognition, where you need to be on a higher level and be like, okay, I need some backup. But before you pay for that in the physical realm, you already have it in the spiritual realm. So it's like God is going to bring, sorry for the talking in the background, family is here, but God is going to send people that have that same energy that he was giving you. He's going to bring it in the physical form. So, and he also, you might not even have to pay for security, but you might just be at certain places where people just feel the need to protect you, like at all times. Like, they're always going to be there for you. There's always going to be somebody on standby. So I'm hearing, I know I don't like to say it like this because you ain't in no gang or nothing. I know that for a fact, right? Better not be in no gang unless we in the God gang. You know, God got his own little thing going on. That's the one I'm gonna be in. But if I'm in any gang, but with that being said, you got your shooters. Oh my God, I'm hearing shooters in the cut. Now I don't know if you guys know what I mean by that, but basically you got hitters. You got some angelic assassins. Like, your ancestors are assassins. Like, they don't play with when it comes to you and your purpose in life. Like, your purpose in life is very guarded. It's very, it's like your purpose in this journey, it's in a dome of protection everywhere you go. And God has maybe put you in situations that kind of triggered your belief system, or triggered your confidence, or triggered your faith, triggered your mental strength. You know, you have to go through things that may have emotionally drained you or put you in at a certain mental state, and you had to rise from that consciousness, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing a grandmother, a past life grandmother is definitely here helping you raise your consciousness and your mindset. So you've been healing, you've been journaling, writing. I'm hearing letter to God, writing letters to God, just keeping a very open communication with him. So I don't want, God was using this as a example, but don't get offended when I say it like this, because I didn't get offended when, like, mind you, this download is definitely for me too, and I felt that way. 8:07, as soon as I say that, that's my birthday time, that's so cool. But that's why I'm saying I didn't get offended, so I pray that you guys don't get offended by this. But it's like having a pet, right? And you training your pet to obey you. We have to obey God. And we get rewarded for our obedience, right? So when you train a pet, if they can obey your calling, because God's giving you a calling, right? You get rewarded for that. So God's leaving little treats on your trail of your purpose. So these treats could be just daily blessings, daily free things, or just, I'm seeing somebody getting pulled over and then they just get a citation. It's not even like a ticket or anything. It's just like you getting, what is it called? Like you guys getting away with it, but not in a bad way. It's like you're always covered by God at all times. I'm sorry, I just have to talk so loud because there's people just talking so loud right now, and I just don't want to stop my video for this, because this is the 5th time I had to restart my video to speak. So yeah, I'm just gonna speak louder, okay? But yeah, so it's like we're like, I don't want to say it, we are God's children, we are God's child, but it was very similar, because I have a cat and I definitely train her to listen to me, obey me, come here when I'm calling on her, and for her to follow me and stuff like that. And I give her treats when she obeys and listens to what I said. So it's like God's gonna give you bonuses. He's gonna give you money out of here, out of there, and it's like your big bonus. Your table is being prepared, right? Your big table of abundance. I'm seeing a table that's in a castle, and it's so long that so many people can be. I'm seeing 40 people can be seated at this table, this long table, and it has so many dishes, like so many dishes of meals that is specifically prepared for you. And before that table is ready, God has you, he's giving you treats, right? Here and there. And just to keep you going, to let you know, hey, this is, oh my gosh, you know how like I'm seeing somebody like leave treats on the street or something to have a pet follow them down a road or something like that. So now I'm seeing us on this road, and God has a box with a gift in it. And we just see this shiny box, and we're coming towards it. We open it, and we're like, oh my God, thank you, God. And then like we can see a speck like down the road that there's something else that we can come and pick up, but we have to get there first, right? So it's like God's like, you have to get there, and then I'll give you this, and then once you get there, I'll give you this. And it's gonna be continuous like that, because you are allowing God to be a personal trainer. So you're allowing God to tell you what to eat. You're allowing God to tell you, don't go here, don't go there, or do it at this time. Like, you're moving off of God's voice. You're only listening to God's voice. You're not listening to the government. You're not listening to your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your uncle, your cousin, nobody, because you understand God is above all and God knows all. So why would I be listening to somebody who's down here with me? You right here with me, ma'am, sir. So why are you? And then you don't, I know for a fact you ain't connected to God for real. Like, it'd be them type of people who y'all ain't really connected how you, and I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. No, I just know that I'm tapped in because I'm consistent with it. It's not, oh, I'm egotistical and I know that I'm tapped. No, it's because I put in the work. So you can see who put in the work and who not putting in the work, because there's multiple groups of people who are being trained, personally trained by God, right? There's enough God to share. There's so much of God, right? God is within us, and I love how fluid God is and how he can connect with all of us. Me right now, you right now, everybody right now. And I just think that's so amazing, so powerful, and something that I can't even fathom because I'm inside this body. So us as humans, we know that we're limited, so we have to talk to our creator. We have to reach out to our creator, okay? Because that's when we become limitless, right? Without God, you limited, and that's what you realize. So he's like, okay, God, I'm gonna stay on your side at all times. So God is your therapy. God is your therapist, okay? God is preparing you for your future every day, okay? So pay attention to those treats or those gifts, those little gifts that God is dropping down your trail. Like, imagine a map, and you see the yellow brick road. I'm gonna just say it's yellow because I've seen that outside before when I was meditating, and I literally could see a yellow strip. I'm trying to move to the left, to the right to see, like, am I tripping? Am I hallucinating? Because why is there a yellow strip just like literally where my feet is at? And it was a frequency of yellow. It wasn't just painted yellow at all. So that's when I knew that day. I was like, oh, I am on the right path. Regardless if I don't see it every day or not, I know I can. Certain times when I meditate, I see different things. It's not always the same exact thing for me. But it may be the same exact thing for other people. But for me, I always see new, different supernatural experiences when I meditate. But when I seen that, like I said, when I seen that yellow brick road, it gave me so much calmness in my heart because I knew I was on the right path. I've never seen that before. And I kept trying to run away from the light. Not in a bad way, but like, I'm thinking I'm hallucinating, okay? I'm just thinking, like, am I tripping? And I wasn't. And it literally followed me all the way till I got home. Literally, that strip. And if I asked somebody else, hey, can you see this? They would not be able to see it. Because sometimes people aren't tapped in like that. Sometimes you could be so tapped in that you can see their path. You can see their frequency of their path that they're walking upon. So I'm hearing you're matching your frequency, your yellow brick road. It could be blue. It could be red. It could be whatever color that you see. You can find yourself attracting the same people on that same frequency like that. So it's like you're able to see frequencies around you, orbs around you, vibrations. You're able to see shifts and movements of vibration in your daily life is what I'm hearing. So, yes. With God being your personal trainer, oh, I wouldn't want to go against you. Okay. Don't nobody want to go against who God training? Trained by God? What? And you ain't have to your time. Okay, your time is what you had to pay. That's your cash. Your time is your cash. Your ears are your cash. Your soul is your cash. So it's like you're paying with your soul. You're paying with your time. You're paying with your mind, your heart, your love. And that's all God wanted from you. He didn't want you to give him no money. Obviously, he didn't say you have to have this car, you have to be at this job, you have to have this career. No. God said, I just need you and only you. Can you give me that? And that's what you did. So you're like, I'm okay with what God's doing with me. I'm fully aware of what God's doing for me. May not know every single step of the way, but I know enough to know that I'm okay, that nobody can convince me otherwise. No tarot reading can tell me I'm doing bad when I currently know I'm doing good right now, right? So, yeah, you don't listen to, even with me, you may not even listen to every single thing that I say and resonate with it, but you do resonate. You take what you get out of these readings, and there may be other tarot readings too. You don't take every single thing out of it. I'm hearing you don't even take the negative, and it's not being in denial of something, but if you clearly know that you're doing right, like I know, for example, for me, I'm clearly me in my life. I'm clearly not interested in my past relationships on any level, right? Then I will get on the video and they talking about the past. Soon as I hear them say ex friend, and I'm off that video. I am done. And then if you keep talking about that and your stuff, I'm not watching your readings no more. Me, I don't really like to do my own readings through cards because I just don't like it. I usually get my intuition, my information just from me speaking to myself, just like I'm talking to you right now. This is how I get my intuitive guide and nudges on this is what I should do. This is the way you should move. But I never need cards, but I do like to get outside perspectives of my life, through tarot readers, and I appreciate what they have to provide because they can say it in different ways for me to really, really internally understand what I'm going through at that time. So that's maybe how you feel too. Like you don't need them, you don't need us, right? But you do like the confirmations. It really keeps you going. It boosts you up. But yeah. Oh my gosh. What was we just saying, y'all? Shooting star confirmation. Oh my gosh, you may be a star seed, chosen one. You may have seen a shooting star. You may be, I'm hearing, we'll be counting stars or something like that. Again, I'm hearing that, oh my gosh, your dreams are coming true. There's a wish. There's something that's happening in the supernatural. There's a lot of shifts. A lot of these planetary shifts are specifically for you, is what I'm hearing. God is clearing out these energies for your life because you trained up. You ready for war. Okay, spiritual war. Okay, I'm hearing not the people who scared and saying, why would God put me in a war if he loved? We came here to fight, okay? Spiritually. We have a spiritual war, not physical. It's not flesh, right? But yeah, so you're aware of that, and nothing's gonna phase you. Like I said, you got angelic assassins. How does that sound right? Because when you say angels, you're like, oh, nice butterflies. And no. They don't play when it comes to you. It get real ugly. Okay, it can get real ugly. And you ain't even got to do the dirty work. You ain't even got to send no hexes, no curses, no spells, no... You ain't even got to say return to sender. All you got to say is, angels, can you protect me? Thank you for your protection over this, and that. I feel like this... You can talk to your spirit guides like, I feel like this person doesn't have good intentions for me. And really, when you're telling them that, they're telling you that. So you're just telling them like, hey, I received what you just sent to me. These emotions and nudges and feeling that I'm getting is from my spiritual team alerting me. And then I'm going to alert back to them like, hey, I got what you just said. Now I need you to handle my light work. Okay, I need you to protect me. And sometimes you got to be specific with your ancestors and your angels and stuff like that, and God even, because it's like you want somebody out your life and God be like, okay, You didn't say how. So, and I'm like, oh, God, please go easy on them. Because I don't want to see nobody in pain. I just want them to stop messing with me, okay? That's not what I'm currently going through. But that's how I felt in the past, like some years ago. I don't feel not one spiritual attack. If anything, it's me self-sabotaging myself. So that might be you now. The only enemy that could possibly be attacking me may be myself sometimes, of my negative thinking or something like that. Then I have to pick myself back up. Like, hold up. We working together, Lyric. We together, okay? But no, I don't be attacking myself at all. But in the past, definitely self-sabotaging. I can definitely admit that. So, I'm just working on staying positive every single day, not letting the energy of yesterday create what today is. The energy of today. Every day is a new frequency for me. I don't dwell in the past. I don't dwell in the hour ago, yesterday, none of that stuff, because it's not worth it. Why are we living in the past? Well, if I'm focused on the future, I gotta stay in the present so I can be the future is behind. I mean, I said the future is behind me. What the heck? The past is behind me. Like 5 seconds ago, it's behind me. That's literally the past. The present is right here, right now, as I'm speaking. But as each word goes by, so as each word goes by, I'm in the past, my past words, right? So being on point like that, knowing, okay, this is the present, but I just said this was the present, but that's the past now. Do you get what I mean, or am I confusing you? I hope I'm not confusing you, but I'm just really in tune on to stay in the present so I can really be open to my future. And instead of, oh, they said this, or this is what he said then, and I was hurt back then, like none of that. I'm not going through none of that. And I feel like that's not what you're going through either. So confirmation, shooting star, there's a wish that is being granted. There's something that you've been manifesting, you've been working towards, and it's coming towards you. The light is shining. You are a star, okay? People view you as a shooting star, something that's gonna shine. People know that you're a chosen one. People know that you're going to blow up. They know that you're going to be successful in this life, and that's all you gotta be worried about. Okay, I'm focused on my success, not my failures. I'm passing my tests, and I'm being trained by God. That's the best personal trainer. Emotionally, he giving you emotional intelligence on how to react and not react, when to respond, when to not respond, you know? So you're on point, and I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.